Welcome into the Splatoon 3 North American League show, our second episode. I'm your host, Jordan Kent. Joining me, my good friend Nine. And Nine, we just got done with a thrilling Week 1, Event 1 of the Splatoon 3 North American League. What were your takeaways?
Well, my takeaways were that everybody brought their best stuff. I mean, the highlights that we got to see over this week were wild. We had quads everywhere, big team plays. I can't believe what I saw.
See, that's why I love you, because you set me up perfectly. Let's head to the highlights from event number 1, preseason week number 1, as we check out Ziphius and Bad X Villain and Winners Quarters. And let's get the party started with Mox on the Zipcaster here, Nine.
This Octobrush was going crazy all over not only this game, but the entire match. We kept calling the name. This is a weapon, Jordan, where if you let it get behind you, it can make life very difficult for you. Got the shots onto the tower, came back for a little bit more as well. Certainly the MVP of this set.
Completely turned the game around as you see Bad X Villain riding the momentum from Mox and picks up the victory. Now Lanaya K taking on TZS, and it's Blob on the Inkjet. And if you didn't know, there's room for 4 on this Inkjet as they pick up the quad.
Yeah, you talk about momentum. Look at the scorecard here. TZS was in control until Blob decided that it was time to take over the game single-handedly. You don't see quads too often at this level. Throw that door open and get you the points.
Lanaya Kea would go on to take care of business, though. We set things up with Lanaya Kea and Duck Motif. And how about Kara with this beautiful chili quad?
The Splattershot Pro frozen. Remember it, folks, because up close, far away, this shooter can do it all. Great work, piloted by a master.
Obviously, we will always highlight a quad if you pick up one of those. Duck Motif would go on with the victory. Now it's TZS versus Lanaya Kea. And this is just beautiful teamwork here, Nye. We're going to pass the baton all around the team here. We start with Namaka, and that, of course, leads to Blob in that Inkjet. And when you've got Blob soaring up above, you know there's going to be issues if you're the opposing team. But then that sets up the other half of the team for some terrific highlights.
Take notes, everybody. Use your long-range special weapons to get your frontliners up into the action. Once they're there, go ahead and toss down a tacticooler to make sure they're extra juiced up. Go over to the left, chuck a bomb to make sure no one comes this way. And then when the opportunity strikes, get over there and hit them, take them down, jump back, and re-rack.
Just a gorgeous 180, all the angles. TZS would get the 3-2 victory. Now Duck Motif versus TZS. We set things up, and how about Red Shell? Just trying to stall, needs some help. The tower's moving, the other team encroaching upon them, but here comes the cavalry.
At this level, you gotta be able to win fights and survive fights you can't win. If you stall long enough, we respawn awfully quick. Everyone comes, assists, and Duck Motif needed this push.
Anytime you can just buy a few more seconds for your team to show up, that's huge. A little bit later in this game, Pepe with the Trizuka picks up the double splat, sets things up beautifully for Vapor as they get the job done here.
This is a team highlight. Yes, it started with Pepe, but after that, Vapor takes out the member who is flanking and then moves towards the tower. And yes, I know that they do get taken out here, but a lovely job of the triple splashdown opening the way for Kraken Mare. This was important. The next person that Kraken Mare attacks was jumping in. This was the push that they needed to take the lead.
And speaking of Kraken Mare was trying to make another move, but then Duck Motif, we bragged about the teamwork in this situation here. These ducks in the pond circle all the little clumps of bread and go on a feeding frenzy.
And that's a horrifying sentence, Jordan, and only just slightly less scary than what actually happened here. When everyone gets moved over to this corner, there's no way for them to fight out. Yes, Vapor wins that fight, but all the other members of Duck Motif swarming the tower, taking out everyone who is left. Just a few ticks left on the clock, but Duck Motif held firm, attacked where they needed to, and stole the lead and the victory away from TZS in this game, and I know that hurt.
And that was the theme for the entire day. You and I were talking about it every single time. Duck Motif in this teamwork and just being able to outlast and outwit their opposition and picking up key victories. This was a 1-1 swing game, and they take the 2-1 lead, and that sets things up for game number 4. Rainmaker, Humpback, Pump Track, Duck Motif with an impressive push all the way to 10. That sets the stage for an exciting overtime and probably the final push from TZS here.
They see immediately where the Rainmaker is, and Kraken Mare going after the one player around it. There's an opportunity. There is life in this game yet. Kraken Mare has to open it up, and they need some assistance. Pepe got that Trizuka shot over on that side. They desperately need some help, and they need it to go cleanly, but with all of these trades, Kraken Mare is forced to move away. And whenever you drop down in the Rainmaker in overtime, it just gives the opposing team too much time to get their defenses in order. The stage just a little bit too yellow, and even though they're trying to call out where the threat is coming from, it's only a matter of time. The ducks circle, and they collect.
Duck Motif would fly to the victory and close out a thrilling day one. And so those were the highlights as we go ahead and check out the standings after week number one. Now, it is preseason. Keep in mind that these don't necessarily have any impact on the regular season, but it goes to show you what these teams will be playing for in the regular season. Duck Motif at the top, and just sensational play from them throughout the entire day. And so as we close out week one, we want to remind you, our good friend Milana will be doing some salmon run with some community members of the Splatoon group, and this is big shot, big money, getting a chance to do some salmon run with some of the folks that just love this game. So make sure you get a chance to check that out. But going back to just the week one and the experience we had here, Nine, what do you take away the most from all of this? We had some wonderful games, we had some exciting action, and some new teams also.
Well, just how excited everybody is. We've never had an event like this with a format like this before. It gives all of these players who've been working so diligently on their individual play, on their teamwork, and everything in between, a chance to show their stuff not only for themselves, but for an audience. People were talking about it, they were posting their clips, and this is only week one.
And you mentioned only week one. We have so much more coming your way. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the schedule. It begins with the Splatoon 3 North American League show. That very same thing you're watching right now. You can catch that Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific every single week. And then the Splatoon 3 North American League. Saturdays at 12 p.m. Pacific. The top 8 live streams start at 4 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you catch all of the action there. And then the very next day, the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. Whether you're by yourself or with a team of 4, you can have some fun with some salmon run. Those are Sundays at 12 p.m. Pacific. And it all sets the stage for the Splatoon 3 North American League playoffs. Live stream at 12 p.m. Pacific on both days of December 13th and December 14th. So much exciting action coming your way. And we saw a lot of highlights of every single weapon you could think of throughout time, making some plays. And so we posed the difficult question to some of our community members. Can they name the weapon without looking at it? Well, welcome in. It's time now for Identify the Weapon. And we've got 4 weapon experts joining us here. One player on a team is going to mimic the sound of the weapon that they're given. The other teammate has to guess based on the impression that you are getting from your teammate. So now you're going to have to put your vocal skills to the test, and we'll see if you can get through our entire weapon list. So we'll start with our first team. Now, Siren, you're going to be player 1. Saf, you'll be player 2. Player 1 will start off by giving the sound of the weapon. Player 2 you will guess. Then we'll alternate. Player 2 will give the sound. Player 1 will try to guess. If you can't name the weapon, you can pass. It will be a 30-second penalty. The team that can go through all the weapons the fastest will be the winners. Remember, please be as specific as possible. Siren, are you ready? Are those vocal cords ready to roll?
As ready as I can be.
Okay, I'll cue you when it's time to switch to the other person guessing. Let's go ahead. Siren with your first weapon.
H3. L3.
L3 is correct. Saf, you're up. First time. First weapon.
Okay. Oh.
Slosher? Tri-slosher. Okay.
Tri-slosher was correct. Okay.
No, I know. I froze because I gestured. No. I didn't know if that was allowed.
I didn't
You're
see a
good.
gesture. I just saw
and
you
we have to
nod,
remind
kinda.
you again, no gesturing the weapons. You get a
Okay.
little bit of a slide that one, but obviously that would give it away.
Okay, yeah, because that was me just
Second
being
weapon.
like...
Siren, let's
Okay.
keep going. This clock is running.
All right. Pooh. Whoop. Pooh. Whoop.
Bamboozler?
Whoop.
YouTuber.
Boom.
E-liter? E-liter 4K.
Yes, that is correct. Saf, your turn.
Okay.
96 scale? Spluga Doolies.
Correct. Here we go. Siren up next. Number 3
right.
now for Siren.
I'm not gonna look at you because I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna listen.
Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Swoosh.
Oh, no, stop! Stop! I have it!
I've heard 7.
Glug, 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 glug.
Squeezer!
Not Squeezer. She's trying so hard. Trying so hard, it's
I
great.
think this is one of the hardest ones you could have given me.
You can
Okay,
pass it.
I think I have to pass. I have
Okay,
to.
pass. All right, here we go. Saf, get to your third one.
Okay.
Mini splatling? Hydra splatling.
Hydra Splatling's correct. Here we go. Number 4, Siren, your final one.
Poop. Shwee. Blink. Poof. Foof. Poof.
Any thoughts, Saf? Any thoughts?
There's a lot of thoughts, Jordan.
You might have been able to name every single weapon that existed during this time.
Just in that time period alone.
No, the Rolodex in my brain is going insane. I think I have to. No. Mini Splatling?
Aww.
That was a look of disappointment for sure.
Okay, I pass.
All right, pass. Last one for you, Saf.
Okay,
Wiper. Splatana wiper.
Yes, that is correct. Great job. All right. We'll have your final time. That is very tough. You guys got more than I thought you were going to get, honestly. So, really nicely done. We will wait for the results, but great work all around. We've got Falco and Popgun. Falco, you'll be player 1 for all intents and purposes. Popgun, you'll be player 2. We'll start with you, Falco. You'll make the sound effect. Popgun, you'll guess once you're done with that weapon. Then Popgun, you will make the sound effect. Falco will guess. You can pass if you want. It will be a 30-second penalty. You can guess as many times as you want to, and obviously make the sound as many times as you want to. No gesturing, though. That might give it away. So purely auditory as we get set. Are we ready?
Absolutely not.
It's gonna be great. Can't wait to watch this. Falco, it is your turn to make the first sound effect, and on your mark, get set, go.
Oh, L3 nozzle nose.
Correct. Here we go. Popgun, your turn to make the noise.
Bloom, 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 bloom.
A blaster. Range blaster.
Oh gosh. Sloosh, 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 sloosh,
A
sloosh,
tri-slosher?
sloosh.
Tri-slosher is correct. Here we go. You're up again now, Falco.
E-liter.
You have to be very specific.
Oh, gosh. 4K E-liter.
Correct. Yes. Here we go. Popgun, your turn.
Poop, 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 poop.
Clash blaster.
Poop, 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 poop. Poop, 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 poop.
Something that starts off slow, then gets
Poop, 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 poop.
shoot. Why? Okay. Is it a ballpoint? No. Oh my gosh, I might have to pass. I'm sorry.
Okay, pass. Go ahead, Falco. Your turn for your third weapon.
Blobber?
Correct.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Popgun.
Okay.
What a guess.
Heavy edit splatling. It is got to be some type of splatling. We're gonna go Hydra splatling.
Hydra Splatling is correct. Here we go, Falco. Your fourth weapon.
Range blaster.
Not range blaster.
What the heck goes dink? Oh gosh. Oh, Snipe Rider?
Not Snipe Rider.
Oh, what goes dink? That. Boom, boom, boom. 5 booms and a dink. I don't want to pass. Custom blaster.
Not Custom Blaster.
I pass. There.
Okay, we pass. Your final weapon here, Popgun.
Oh, swoosh, 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 swoosh,
That
swoosh.
it's probably a paintbrush or octobrush, ink brush.
Swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Neither of those.
Okay.
Slash, 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 slash.
Maybe a decavitator.
Slash, 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 slash.
Splatana stamper.
Not Splatana Stamper.
Slash, 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 slash.
Okay, so not paintbrush, not octobrush. It's not a wiper. It's not Splatana wiper. Okay.
Splatana Wiper is correct. You said it. Yes. Oh, and that is it. You got through there. Maybe you weren't so assertive with the response, but you said the correct weapon name, and that counts for the judges. So nicely done. Hey, both of you, great job with the sound effects as well, too, especially the splatling Popgun. Way to hold that for the entire time. That was impressive. Great job. We'll see how you stack up, but a very valiant effort. Listen, regardless of who wins, that was just a lot of fun. And honestly, I was really impressed with how accurate some of you were with the sound effects of those weapons. But at the end of the day, only one team can win. And while you guys both had to have a couple of passes, it's Falco and Popgun that get the win just by a nick of a hair towards the end there. Excellent job all around to go through those weapons. Player 1 had Nozzle Nose, a Leader 4K, Bloblobber was one that you guys missed as far as Siren and Sap, and then Tentabrella was the last one that kind of got everybody right there.
Mini Swatling?
Aw.
Range blaster. What goes dink?
And then player 2 had Tri-Slosher, Glugadoolies, Hydra Splatling, and Splatana Wiper. But either way, we had a lot of fun. Thanks for playing Identify the Weapon. And listen, you guys all passed the test as certified Splatoon weapon experts. Appreciate y'all being here.
Hey everybody, Milana here, and I am so excited for our Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. And to prepare, I've invited 3 of my closest friends, Nox, Magic, and Vicvion, to play Salmon Run together so that we can prepare for this event. So, without further ado, let's get together and let's play some Salmon Run. So I'd love to go over some of the basics so that everybody is on the same page. So Vic, could you talk a little bit about the shifts?
Oh yeah, sure thing. So we're going into our first round here, and you're gonna see, after we have this nice opener, you get to look at people's splash tags, see what they care about the most. We're gonna land here, and we're all going to have 1 of 4 weapons. I got the Aerospray MG, and we're gonna see that we're gonna start out here at normal tide, otherwise known as middle tide. And it's gonna be nighttime.
Which means there's going to be known occurrences.
Oh, this is interesting. So known occurrences are very special waves. They don't operate like a normal Salmon Run wave. There is always some sort of gimmick to this. So this gimmick, we have gushers. We have a Goldie hiding in one of these gushers. And what we do is when we find the Goldie, we shoot it until it drops all the eggs that it's holding, hopefully, and then until it pops, and then we use those eggs to bring them back to the basket.
Sometimes it'll escape, and the sad thing is, when it escapes, the next time we find the Goldie, it'll be smaller than usual. It hasn't happened yet, though, and we are just better, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
What is important to know about the gushers is that when we shoot the gushers, it's going to have a level of ink that comes out of it. The higher the level, the closer the Goldie is to it. So as you see here, this gusher has this like yellow glow, and which means that we have our Goldie is going to be somewhere close to this gusher over here, not this one.
Oh, I think me and
not this
Nox
one.
are pretty close.
Oh, it must be this one down here. It has to be this one. I got it, guys.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, and there's the small Goldie I was talking about beforehand.
Oh no.
Oh, did we get it?
Don't worry,
they got
I'll
me.
make sure to revive
We
you.
did get the Goldie, but we also do need to get Milana back up and in it.
Yes, I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much, friend.
Thankfully, during Salmon Run, when you're splatted, you are able to be revived by your teammates. You don't end up out for the rest of the game.
Yes, that is true, and I count my blessings every day, knowing that that's the case, because I can count on my teammates to have my back.
Imagine if you were just out forever. Oh, it's low tide.
It is low tide.
Oh, very nice. And speaking of tides, Nox, could you describe to us, like, explain what exactly is low tide?
There are different tides in Salmon Run. There's normal tide, which is the one you'll see the most often. There's low tide, which will show the most amount of ground possible and open up an entirely new area to play in. And high tide, which traps you into a small amount of space and keeps you cornered in by all the salmonids.
Yeah, so we obviously didn't see this part of the turf before, so really cool that we get to experience this for the first time in our playthrough together. And, you know, that wasn't great.
Don't worry, I'll take care of
Thank you
this
so
stinger.
much.
Thankfully, with my blaster, I can get rid of a lot of the pots and pans in one single blast. Oh, but I'm also getting chased by
thank you.
everything else at the
Thank
same
you so
time.
much, friends.
Help! Help! No!
No. Okay, I'm coming.
I would help you, Vic, but you seem to have a lot of things chasing you, and it's very not super great for me. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Well, thankfully, because I got splatted, it means that all the salmonids now turn around and go after somebody else that isn't me.
I got you. I got you. Oh no, Nox is down now.
Yes, I couldn't. I was trying to get my wave breaker out to help us get a little more space, but I didn't get it out.
Don't worry. I'll use my triple ink strikes to hopefully give you a little bit of space to work with here. We only need 6 more eggs.
We got it.
There
We
you
got
are,
it.
Vic.
Here's
We're
3.
trying to get
Thank
these
you.
eggs. I'm trying to get on the hunt for see if there were any that were left behind, but we might just have to get one of these bosses down that's near the basket.
That's it. Right here.
There
oh,
we go.
Nice. Let's go,
And we
team.
can throw a couple extra.
Okay, 30 eggs.
Now,
Pretty
bonus
great.
points?
Run away!
Very nice.
Okay.
So it says that we cleared wave 2. Magic, could you explain to us exactly what the waves mean?
So each shift, you have 3 waves that you have to get through, right? So the wave will start, and you'll get sent to this center point. The basket will show up, and each time you'll have a different quota that you have to meet of these golden eggs. Now we are in another known occurrence, which means that the eggs are going to come from a special place, which are these boxes and these, what did you call them last time, Vic?
They're Chinooks.
So, yes, the salmonids, oh wow, is it pronounced Chinook or Chinook?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know what the actual, like, real salmon is called. I just saw it and I assumed that's how it's pronounced.
Well, the most important thing is not letting too many of them land, because if they get away and leave that box behind, there's no longer an egg to collect, just salmonids that you're going to have to
We
splat.
do also need to take care of the mothership.
No. You're so right.
It's fine.
The mothership does want to steal all of the golden eggs we've been working hard to collect.
Oh, this is a great time to use those special
Specials?
weapons, like the crab tank, like the inkjet, to make sure that you can hit things from a long range, that you can prevent the mothership from getting too close if it starts to fly by. But all in all, since it is wave 3, you got to make sure that you don't waste your specials and leave them be until you can't use them anymore.
Yeah, it's true. We want to make sure that we get the most utility out of the specials that are given to us. So we want to... I see that the mothership is coming, so I'm going to be using my inkjet to try to shoot it down.
Thankfully, the Wellstring has very high damage, so it's very good for the mothership.
Oh, and...
Oh, come
okay,
on.
got it.
Maybe
Nice.
32 for fun?
Very
32
Nice. That was really good.
Be sure to register for the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. I hope to see you there.
Yo, Zach, my man, what's up? I saw last week that salmon run competition looked really hype, and I'm wondering how I can jump into the fray and get involved myself. Could you teach me how to do signups to get involved in the next competition?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm super excited that you're interested in it. Let's go ahead and take a look. So what's super nice about these tournaments is that there's a handy QR code that you can scan right from your phone's camera, and it gets you right to where you need to go. It's going to be in the Splatnet 3 portion of the Nintendo Online app. So when you get there, of course, it's going to give you an overview of what the tournament's about, right? We're going to have a 60-minute preliminary, a 15-minute break after that, then there's going to be a 30-minute finale to decide the winner of the whole thing. And you're going to be scored on all completed, cleared shifts. So any shifts that you successfully make it through all 3 waves of Salmon Run, you're going to be scored on each of those. Now, how these points work is actually 2 ways. So the first one, it's what Mr. Grizz wants. It's what everybody in the Grizzco company wants. It's golden eggs. So the total amount of golden eggs that you accumulate across your team during those 60 minutes for the preliminaries or during the 30 minutes of the finals, that is going to account to your score 1 for 1. So 1 golden egg is going to equal a point. And then you have the scales. The bronze ones are going to give you 4 points. The silver ones are going to give you 5. And then the gold ones that everybody's coveting, those are going to give you a whopping 6. So for each one of those you get, those point totals are going to combine with the golden eggs, and that is going to give you your total score. At the bottom, you'll see there's a button that says Enter Tournament. It's like a drop up almost instead of a drop down. Go ahead and hit that, and there will be another green or blue button called Enter Tournament. Just hit that, and it'll allow you to register your team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Perfect.
Now, as we get to registering, you want to select how many players that you're signing up with. So if you're a solo player, it's absolutely no problem. You can sign in with just yourself. If you have a team of 4 already made up, that's great too. And we won't forget anybody that has a duo or a trio in there as well. And from there, you'll pick your team name. So make sure your team name is something, of course, family friendly and appropriate, but it also provides you with a pronunciation section. So if your team name's a little bit hard to pronounce, you want to give someone like myself as a caster an easy way to pronounce it, easy way to find that out, just enter that pronunciation down below alongside your team name and hit confirm.
All right, easily done. Boom.
And from there, you just check over everything, make sure it's good. There's a handy revise button if you made any mistakes, you need to correct something. But once you hit that enter tournament button again, you should be good to go.
All right, everything looks good on my end, so I'm going to go ahead and enter.
Well, that'll do it for week 2 of the Splatoon 3 North American League show. But don't forget, tomorrow we're going to have week 2 of the Splatoon 3 North American League. That begins at 12 p.m. Pacific with the top 8 live stream starting at 4 p.m. Pacific on September 27th. Make sure you register today at battlefy.com/NintendoVersus. And don't forget, starting in week 3 on October 4th, that's when the regular season begins and the points matter. And also, after week 4, the team roster rules do come into effect. So make sure you check out those rules for the Splatoon 3 North American League at battlefy.com. Of course, every single day after the Splatoon 3 North American League, it's time to have some fun with the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. That's Sundays at 12 p.m. Pacific. Whether you're by yourself or with a team of 4, come have some fun and play some Salmon Run with the rest of the community. And of course, we'll break down all the action every single week on the Splatoon 3 North American League show, Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific. And on October 3rd, we'll break down Week 2 action in league play and set the stage for the regular season. Well, that'll do it for myself and my good friend Nine, the best teammate anyone could ask for, by the way. And from both of us, we say, see you later.